All right. All right. Hey, I'm AJ Yager, CMO and co-founder of Praxis Metrics, here with Louie. Louie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, AJ. Thank you.
Wonderful. Now, what is your official title over at Organifi?
I am Business and Investor Relations Manager.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and about Organifi before we jump in.
Sure, yeah. I was born and raised in San Diego, California, where we're headquartered. So I love this city, and I'm glad I found a job that I love as well in this city. And Organifi, we're a superfood lifestyle company. And we use data pretty much every day in every step of decision-making that we do.
At every step, huh?
I would say so, definitely.
Well, let's talk about, so you started off, you guys didn't have dashboards for a while. Well, in the beginning you had dashboards, but in the beginning you were using spreadsheets like crazy, right? Everything was basically on spreadsheets, and you had dashboards up on the wall. But tell us a little bit about that. Like, how was that experience before we start working with Praxis?
So the transparency was nice, being able to see our daily data and people's performance and being able to analyze our data. The struggle was, it was all manual, like you said, from spreadsheets. So, I mean, if people didn't update their spreadsheet, it wouldn't be right data. So, I mean, wasn't really user friendly, and it wasn't really getting the job we needed done, which was live data and not depending on manual input or human error. So being able to like plug in with an API to Shopify would be ideal, and that's what we didn't have.
Got it. Okay. So let's talk about some big wins. So we've been working with Organifi, Praxis and Organifi have been working together over a year now. We just had a really great meeting in San Diego. What are, let's say, 2 or 3 of the biggest, like most impactful metrics that you guys have, that we've built for you that you guys have been using?
For sure. I would say our LTV by cohort, for sure. That one has helped our e-commerce team immensely. So we're able to track that by any channel we wish, or even by any product we wish. So we have that quick toggle feature on the side, and we're able to select whichever channel we want to see that LTV cohort in, or even select a product bundle we want to see the LTV on. So we're able to see that by a customer at a specific date, and then their lifetime value over whichever period of time we'd like to see. So that one's been incredibly helpful, especially since the source data is true, and we know that because it's not manual spreadsheets. So
right, no human error in there. So we're pulling from Shopify, pulling from Amazon, pulling from Infusionsoft, which not everybody has all 3 of those, but you guys definitely do. You've got even more than that, I think. You got ClickBank, other things like that too. So there's a lot of sources to pull data from. And you said something key there, which is the source of truth, as we like to say, right? So that's wonderful. So lifetime value by cohort, that means over time, and we're talking from day 1 to about 150 days out, correct?
Yes, definitely. And then I would say second to that would be our daily units sold graph. So initially we were looking at daily units shipped, and with all those channels you just mentioned, we were actually seeing incorrect or inaccurate data because we had different ship times from different channels, Amazon specifically. So there'd be a lag. And so daily units sold gives us a better idea of what we're actually moving per day. And so that one was super helpful with the live data as well. And the rolling 30 also tells us how many lives we're impacting in the course of 30 days. So that's something that we like to, as a company, see our impact every day. And we get to see that little ticker tick up each time we're outperforming ourselves from the last time. So we really enjoy that.
That's really cool. What we like to call that is like the North Star metric, right? That metric, kind of like Airbnb has nights booked, Facebook has daily active users. Yours was, and can you say it again, what it was?
Daily units sold.
Daily units sold, right? But you really kind of called it something different, which is how many lives you're impacting.
Yeah.
Right? I like that.
Yeah, something I like that you guys do for us as well is on the title, we can click on it and it'll tell us the question it's answering as well. So that's something that's really helpful. And we also add the sources too, so we know where all the data is being pulled from.
Exactly. You got to have all the information right there inside the metric. And that's what's really nice about how we build these out. That's wonderful. So LTV, impacting daily lives, and then the inventory and shipping stuff. As an e-commerce company, those are some pretty impactful areas. So I'd love to hear about how you use the data and how you kind of spread it around the team. You've got some sort of a daily huddle. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, we have managers and directors. We all meet in our conference room. We have a huge TV screen that I pull up all of our metrics and dashboards on.
Wait, you don't have a huge TV. You have huge 6 TV screens. And I'm talking people, this is huge. Like imagine like 80 screen TVs, but 6 of them all put on together. So it's not one TV, buddy. It's 6. Okay. Just wanted to, we need to have a picture of that. Maybe we'll pop up a picture on the video, the one we took, but we just need to see all those TVs.
For sure, yeah. So we have 6 TVs, as AJ mentioned, and they're all like basically each TV respectively has a different department. So we'll have like our inbound and outbound sales agents, our inventory, e-commerce, finance team, so on and so forth. But either way, on the 9 a.m. meeting at the daily huddle, all the directors and departments come in. We go over each person's KPI, their key performance indicator, just to see what their performance is the past day. So we go through like inbound and outbound sales. We'll go over daily units sold or lives impacted, as well as media spend, gross revenue, and then we'll even go as far as like a drill in on our gross revenue. So something AJ was able to do for us is on our gross revenue, he broke it out by channel. So we'll know each channel's attribution to that daily revenue. And then let's say it's Shopify, we could click in on that and then track it by UTMs or sources even. So super helpful. Like if we have a spike on a day, I'm not going to say dip because that doesn't happen, but if we have a spike on a day, we'll be able to be like, oh, what impacted that spike? Was there a promo happening? Was it just seasonality, which isn't the correct answer either, but yeah, we're able to go in and drill in and see why that happened, which is really nice.
Yeah. So tell me, why is it important that you have everybody stand up and own their KPI?
It's just accountability, man. I mean, it really incentivizes people to perform. One, because they get to brag about their performance in front of the whole company and Drew and Jamel. I mean, that's pretty badass when you have a killer day. And then, I mean, it really just keeps everybody on track too. And it's also kind of competitive, like in a friendly way. So it's, if outbound's killing it, inbound wants to kill it. If retail's killing it, e-commerce wants to kill it. And it's also the lift effect too. So if everybody's trying to outperform each other, the whole company is doing well. So
that's a perfect way to put it, the lift effect. When you democratize data and get it in front of everybody, then everybody can see all the moving pieces instead of it just being in the brains of the business owners or the C-suite, right? This is a team effort. And you guys have a great culture, a beautiful group of people that are all able to work together. So data is that kind of cohesive unit to start your day off. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
I really hope customers or some of our clients and people listening to this will learn from this, because this is one of those things that it may be a little hassle buying a TV and putting it up on the thing, or maybe you have a remote team, but any way you can get this data in front of more people and create community around it, the better.
I mean, even a screenshot at the end of the day of the dashboards, you send it out to the team if you can't get the TV up on the wall, you know? But as you mentioned, those big 6 screens we have right around the wall of the outbound and inbound team. So, I mean, it's not just our C-suite. Entry-level positions can go around the corner and see what we spent on media yesterday and see what we ROA'd on. So, I mean.
Wonderful. What's your favorite metric?
Oh, man.
Because there's a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot. I think my favorite one is probably e-com spend versus revenue, because I love seeing that big spike and then the little one underneath it. That one's really nice.
Data gets us all off in different ways, so to each their own. I love it. Wonderful. Any parting thoughts about your experience with Praxis and or about the dashboards that we've built out for other companies out there, maybe in whether e-commerce or they're in other kind of businesses? Any last words?
I would say that like Praxis and your guys' data manipulation has like leveled me up personally, because like I said, I work with business relations and investors. So for even a banker or an investor to come to me and say, oh, I need X, Y, and Z as far as data, I can go to these dashboards, export it, send it in an email. It's literally 30 seconds. So you guys are really like making an impact in these businesses. So I think that's like one of my favorite parts personally, like how you guys have impacted my job and career. That's super helpful.
Well, I think I'm going to take that idea and have a lives impacted metric for us, because this is why we do it. Number 1 right there, life impacted. We'll put you on there. This is why we do it. We're passionate about data. We're passionate about how it actually drives results in a business. And you guys have been awesome to work with, because you not only get the data and be like, oh, that's nice and pretty. You go and take action on it, right? You go and make something happen. And if somebody doesn't know what to do, then you can come work with us, or you as a team figure it out. And so this has been really powerful. Louie, thank you for your time. Absolutely love Organifi. Everybody check out Organifi, OrganifiShop.com, right? That's where you guys are. And Mr. Drew Canoli, the whole team over there, DJ, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.